What's up, guys? Big Clive 34 coming at you today from Street Car Takeover, Maryland. Today, we're going to check out one of the baddest trucks on the premises. I really think you guys are going to like this one. It just so happens to be a Chevy Blazer. There aren't always a ton of these out there being raced. I mean, I know there's a good amount, but the Blazer's a little bit less common, especially in this body style. And this thing is so clean. You guys are going to love it. If you enjoyed this video at any point in time, remember, smack the like button, subscribe below, ring the bell icon. Let me know what you think of this thing in the comments. Let's hop right into the action.
It's a 99 GMC Jimmy, 30 over 6 liter iron block. It's a 370, has a S485 on it, turbo 400, 8.8 forward rear, 355 gear, weighs 43.32 with me in it. Street car, remote start, freaking family car. Got back seats in it, full interior, power windows, locks, factory radio, it's all there.
What's the best pass on it so far?
Honestly, today, best mile an hour went 146, almost 147, 146.98. Then it went 960. It's been 59 at 142, so but honestly, 60 foot was off 2/10 today, so the down low is up top. So it's been more of a, I need to spend money and need to put shocks on it. It's one of them deals, but still leaf spring, homemade cow tracks. Nothing crazy. I mean, it's all off the shelf stock LS3 CNC GM Performance Parts heads, Little John Stage 1 twin turbo cam, still stock ECU, HP tuners. Jeremy from Auto tunes it. I mess with it, but I try not to get ate up in it. Only 85, does have flex fuel sensor, but it's like I said, it's all there. I mean, it's fun, cool deal to come do, be a part of. I would have did the roll race stuff, but on the 28s, it's kind of got its tongue hanging out. So, but it does good. But next time, I'll be prepared. I'll have I usually run 315 radials. I'll put them on, do the roll race stuff, and do that. Have a good time. It made 1,054, 59, something like that, on like 19 pounds of boost. So, and that's about my threshold. It's still 4-bolt. I mean, it's studded, but I don't have the funds to build another one, so I'm nice to it, you know what I mean? So I don't want to get greedy with it. It does everything I want it to do. We street race a lot up home, so it does well there. So it's a toy, you know what I mean? It's for sure. It's a good time.
Where'd the truck come from? Where was it when you got it?
The body of the truck itself at this moment in time probably has 220,000 miles on it. I'm a truck guy. I originally had a 68 C10, had my second son, so I needed something with a back seat, so I sold the 68. Always liked the Blazers. I like the newer style better. Some people don't like the newer ones. I like the look of the newer ones. On eBay, of all places, it was a ad or auction. Ended up paying $710 for it. Had 209,000 miles on it, had a rod hang outside the 4.3 block. It was originally like a champagne color. But so I bought it sight unseen. I actually paid for it with a credit card. PayPal the guy, called him up. I was like, hey man, I can't come out for like a week and a half. Is it cool? He's like, no, it's in the back lot. You paid me. I don't care when you come get it. I was like, cool. So kind of had this gut feeling like it's in New Jersey. I live right outside of Gettysburg. The truck's in New Jersey. And I was just like, man, this thing's gonna be a rust bucket when I get there. So I get there, crawl under it. I mean, it had some surface rust, had two little dime-sized spots in the front quarters where they all do it. But honestly, other than that, the truck is clean. I mean, we put the cage in it 2 years ago. And when we did the cage, I had it blown apart. Good friend of mine, Bobby Zimmerman, hooked me up with a paint job, painted a GM pearl metallic color, and it's kind of spiraled out of control. It was originally a just LQ4 heads and cam. It made like 440 wheel with a 480, run like 1170s. And then it's just everybody went turbo, and I did the same stupid stuff, and this is where it is. I've had it for 9 years.
Okay.
So it's been many. This is like the fourth different power plant in it. You know what I mean? It's just break, build, repeat. So.
What's the wildest story that you can think about with this thing, whether wrenching on it or racing it or anything like that?
Caught on fire.
Really?
Yeah. It. We actually left a buddy of mine with the Cyclone that was here. That you.
Right. Yep.
We were with him. We were at a kid's birthday party, and we were following him back. We had just bought the house that we live in now, and he used to live on the way. So we left the birthday party. It's like 11:30 at night. This was back. It was naturally aspirated with the LQ4. So his truck it kind of smokes a little bit. So it's me, my wife, my two sons at the time were in car seats in the back, but like the buckle, like the harness car seat. Going up the road, and my wife's like, "Is Tom's truck smoking, or is that your truck?" I said, "It might just be Tom's truck." I said, I don't know. When we stop at the stop sign, I flick the dome light on, and the inside of the cab is full of smoke. I didn't see no fire. It was like, and you could smell oil. So I was like, well, we're only like 2 miles from home. We'll try to get home. There's a stop sign, make a right to get to my house, and it's probably a quarter-mile shot to get to it. I get to the stop sign, I look at the oil pressure gauge, and it's about to nothing. And the motor's starting to kind of knock. Well, so I goose it, get up the road, and kind of coast into my driveway, kind of roll around back and mention, we just bought the house. Thank God the day before I put the hose outside with sprinkler in it. We had to put some grass down. Roll around back and put it in park, shut it off. And as soon as I opened the door, while it's going down the road, it wasn't able to catch it and have no oxygen. But as soon as we stopped, it caught on fire. And it had the headers wrapped. What had ended up happening, the oil sender unit had sprayed the wrapped headers, soaked them in oil, and it caught on fire when it stopped. So I'm flipping out, and my wife's crying, screaming. I was like, get out of the truck. So I'm ripping the kids out of the truck and kind of throwing them as gently as out of the truck as I can. And they're crying and screaming.
Carson Wentz and the kids.
What's that?
So just doing a Carson Wentz with the kids.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, it was like panic mode, but I was like, man, I don't want nothing to happen to my kids. So
yeah, absolutely. I
got the kids out, and I said, just go. And I run over the house and turn the hose on with the sprinkler, and I just shove it under the truck. It put the fire out, thank God. It really wasn't bad. The next day I go out and look at it, kind of burnt the wiring harness, melted the selector switch off the side of the 4080. Actually went to fire it up to move it. As soon as the keyed it on, the fuel pump primed, it blew the fuel line. It could have been a lot worse than what it was, but that's the horror story of it. Just thank God that it happened where it happened and how it happened. But it ended up being the factory oil pressure sender, the GM one, was leaking up past the thing and was spraying on the firewall and was running down the firewall and coated the headers.
Jeez, man. Crazy stuff.
Yep.
Glad everything made it out.
Yeah. It turned out good. It's fun. It's an expensive habit, but it's better than doing drugs. So. Hell
yeah. Anything to add?
No. It's just thanks. Appreciate it. Good time.
Thank you.
Good event. Can't wait for the next one. It's a good time.
Congrats on the win.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Yep.
Take it easy.